Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your March 2018 chakra reading. We're going to start with the base chakra and work our way to the crown. This reading is about the self, how your environment affects you, how you affect your environment. We're going to start with your overall energies, which is Master. This is about bad habits, toxic situations, reevaluating yourself in terms of the habits that you have. So let's start with your base chakra. What you have is detach and healing begins. What I see with this is that moving forward, you will gain the fairness and justice, the fairness that you deserve. And this will help you detach from situations and move forward. Now, I have some chakra wisdom oracle cards I'm going to be incorporating. So with detach, this is the justice card. This is about fairness, balance. And with the healing begins, we have the Six of Swords. So you're moving forward. You're moving into calmer waters, trying to get out of situations in your environment that have been unjust. This correlates to this Master card when it comes to dealing with bad habits or toxic situations. So you're going to receive justice in a situation and move forward. That's what you have in your environment. And with that, we have trickery. So yes, we're moving away from situations that are causing us distress. With trickery, they're asking you to make sure you get the help that you need. So this, with the justice card being here, you may need to seek counsel in terms of maybe a lawyer or a psychologist or something in order to move towards your goals or to accomplish some things. And with that, we have release, letting go of the bad habits, letting go of toxic situations, and justifyingly doing so to move forward. In terms of your sacral chakra, what is it that Scorpio wants? We have real deserved reward and moving on. So you want to receive the accolades for what you've done and move on from a situation which you've invested a lot of time. Now, I'm feeling like this may be a divorce situation or a separation from a person or place or thing. So you're receiving the rewards and moving on from a situation that may have been toxic for you. You're releasing all the anxiety and moving on with help, of course. With that, we have complacency. So you have a sense of being complacent in a situation or having been complacent in a situation that you needed to release, let go of, move on from if you haven't done so already because it's causing toxicity in your life. This is about the self. So this is causing toxicity within yourself, causing you to feel some causing you to feel some certain type of way. So don't become complacent and stick to a situation that you need to let go of. Recognize that there are some situations in which they aren't fair to you and release them. With that, we have completion. Yeah, ending some things, getting what you deserve, gaining your independence and moving on. This is about standing on your own, starting a new cycle, coming out of complacency, releasing old emotions. Now, this could be, like I said, a release of a person, place, or thing, but don't allow yourself to get stuck in that toxic energy. In terms of your solar plexus chakra, we have sadness and isolation and trust. So you can take this leap of faith in getting out of this situation that's causing you heartbreak and sadness. If you just take the plunge, if you just take the next step. If you are feeling complacent in a situation or feeling stuck in a situation, the only way out, when trying to make a decision on whether or not to deal with a situation is to make that next step, is to take a leap and follow through on what it is you decide to do. With that, we have growth. So take a leap towards your growth. grow away from this complacency, grow away from the toxic energy. Release that toxic energy so you can grow. Anything that has happened that has caused you heartbreak is for your growth. So understand that anything that must leave your life, understand what you have learned thus far. And they're telling you you can grow from this. With that, we have discovery. Discovering a new part of yourself. Discovering other people and how they relate to you and how it affects your growth. Trusting that you can break out of the sadness, you can break out of the isolation, even if you don't know which direction to take with the moon in this card. That's about the unknown. But Spirit is there to guide you towards your growth. In terms of the heart chakra, I love, we have flow and reach out. With flow, this is about cycles, new cycles in love, new cycles in your heart space. With the heart chakra, we're talking about I love. What is it that you love? You love to go with the flow and connect with other people, making plans that move forward swiftly, that not swiftly, but plans that flow with your destiny, with your plans that are flowing, things that are going in your favor. Tempering your emotional self so that you can move forward, so that you can come together with other people. Maybe you're making plans to move on from a situation, and it's going to take you collaborating with other people and coming into your heart space in order to find a balance moving forward. We are talking about this Master card. We are talking about the Devil card. We're talking about coming out of toxicity, toxic situations, associations with other people, bringing a flow to ourselves. With that, we have bittersweet. So there are some gifts waiting for you after you come out of this situation. And you're going to discover that after getting over some heartbreak. Trust yourself and move on from situations because something new is coming for you. With that, we have creation, setting your intentions so that you can create the life that you want. Start within yourself, within your heart space, understanding that a loss is a new beginning. Healing is necessary. Rediscovering yourself, rediscovering which way and direction you want to take is necessary. Don't get stuck in feeling like either you're always going to be alone or sadness. Don't get stuck in the sadness. If you're dealing with something that's causing you sadness, don't get stuck there. Create the opportunities for yourself to move forward. With the throat chakra, just breathe. This is about I speak. We have just breathe and manifest. Take a step back. Set your intentions. As I said before, this is about having all the tools you need to move forward and set your intentions to create the life that you want. This is about recuperation, healing. Healing from a physical standpoint, healing from an emotional, spiritual, manifesting what it is that you want through your speech, through your self-talk. How you speak to yourself. How are you communicating with others? With that, we have recovery. With the recovery card, this is about unlocking doors within yourself. So this is about the self we're talking about here. So recovery is about unlocking a door to your freedom and never being in a position of feeling locked in again after you unlock this situation. So after you come out of this situation, understand that where you're going, what you have learned is not to bound yourself to situations anymore. Not that you can't have a relationship, not that you can't have partnership, but not be locked in a situation where you become complacent. This is about manifesting our goals through our speech, how we talk to ourselves, speak it, and then see it come into existence. With that, we have dissipating. So not only do you need to speak your truth, take a step back, speak your truth, manifest what you want in your speech, in yourself, in your thoughts first. Your words come through your thoughts. So in the things that you are thinking about. Be sure with dissipating that you are willing to follow through on the things that you are thinking, on the things that you are working on, so that you can recover your self-confidence. Know that gifts are coming to you as you move forward. Okay, for Scorpio's third eye chakra, we have challenging times and helpless and hopeless. Now, this is about what you see in your environment. What do you see in yourself? You see yourself in conflict about what direction to take, how to get out of a situation. There may be conflict with others because they don't want you out of a situation, because it's toxic. Toxicity is very connecting. It draws people in. And there may be a challenge with other people's opinions about which direction you should take, but this is about the self. This is about the self. This is the 5. This is about conflict, inner conflict. You see the inner conflict within yourself on choosing a path. Understand that you just need to make a choice. The choice that is best for you. The choice that is out of toxicity. There are going to be steps you're going to need to take no matter what choice you make. If you choose to stay in a situation that is toxic, there are going to be steps towards more toxic situations. If you're choosing to leave a toxic situation, there's going to be steps towards moving out of that. And you may be conflicted about what you have to do, but either way, you see that you're going to have to guard yourself. Because moving forward is going to be difficult. Moving backwards is going to be difficult. So we want to move forward. We want the new. We want rejuvenation. We want good partnerships. We want good family situations. So it's time to make a choice in getting out of a situation and seeing your way forward. See what you need to protect yourself from. Make those plans. Reach out to other people, so that things work in your favor. Communicate what you want to manifest. Okay, sorry about that, Scorpio. I had to get the dog, but let's continue. Challenging times, helpless and hopeless. Understanding things are not helpless and hopeless. You have miracles coming. If you stand your ground, if you come out of this conflict, if you come out of feeling stuck, you see, this is what I see. You see that this conflict will bring miracles to you. So if you have to be in conflict with another person or situation and to get out of it, the miracle will come after. Growth. And with that, we have enlightenment. Gaining the enlightenment to how things are working for you. Seeing things work for you, having a childlike nature in order to learn something. The light is beginning to show. After all of this darkness, things are dark, 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 but they begin to lighten up. They begin to change for the better. Just by making this decision, trusting yourself, reaching out to other people, you manifest what you want. Now you just got to come out of your head of being stuck in a situation. Create those conflicts by, not even create those conflicts. It's not that I want to say go out there and just argue with people. But what I want to say is, like, if you have to get through a conflict, if you have conflicting ideas with another person, you can choose to walk away from a situation to learn that maybe the situation isn't right or good for you. With the MasterCard, learning how to maneuver through these situations, how to take that next step. I can't make the decision for you. No one can make the decision for you. The miracles are going to happen when you decide to gain some enlightenment to your situation and move forward. Now, in your crown chakra, I know we have it. Strengthening bonds, and listen. Listen to your intuition when you gain these new opportunities. Let me show you the card. Listen. Listen to your intuition. When you have the strengthening bonds card above it, that is a new opportunity. That is the Ace of Pentacles. The new opportunity to smell the roses, to gain some stable ground. This could be in work. This can be being independent, stable, listening to your intuition as to the projects that you want to be working on. After going through a lot and seeing that you need to get out of toxic situations, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And with that, we have balance. Other people may not agree with the decisions you make. Make sure you're not bulldozering over other people, but we're trying to come out of this toxic situation, something that isn't good for us. So maybe you have to bulldoze through a situation in order to gain balance within yourself. Come out of situations in order to gain balance within yourself, and others may not like it. But there is no we if there is no me. So this is about the self. I can't help you if I don't take care of me first. And with that, we have gratitude. Being grateful for the things that you do have. The people who are on board with you. The people you can connect with. The new opportunities that are coming to you, that you have followed your intuition, followed your inner guidance, and moved forward. This is about gaining enlightenment to yourself, to who you are, to the balance that you need in your life, creating the life that you want so you can recover that confidence again. This could be confidence in a relationship that you're trying to regain. But mostly this is about the self, not becoming complacent with other people. Self-love, self-care, self-growth. So coming out of toxicity, it may be bittersweet when you discover that you've taken a leap towards something that's created you sadness, but that was a growing, learning experience. Now it's time to reach out, collaborate with other people because things are moving in your favor. At the bottom of the deck, we have impasse. Understanding that some things don't work out because we are being protected. There are some things we are being protected from that we don't see with this moon in the background. This card describes a big ogre or giant standing in the way of a path of two kids or two children. And what the children don't know is what he's protecting them from is a tsunami behind him. So they have to find another route. They have to find another direction. So if something does not work out for you in a sense of your work, your relationships, your connections with other people, understand you are at an impasse because you are being protected from toxicity. You're being protected mentally, emotionally, spiritually from things that do not serve you. This is for your growth. This is to discover who you are so you can create the life that you want and not be complacent in situations that do not work for you. Gain enlightenment to the way that you can create the miracles that you need for yourself, even through conflicted energies within your own mind. Understand you are not helpless and hopeless, that if you take a step forward, things will move smoothly, and that you will gain those opportunities just by following your intuition. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. My information is in the description box. Thank you for watching.